Many may not understand the lifestyle of truly being self-employed versus working a regular job. Well, in this documentary, these different individuals will give you an insight on what it's really like to be self-employed versus working a 9-to-5 job. Who are you and when did you start?
I'm Chiffon Monet, and my makeup artistry business is named after myself, which is Chiffon Monet. I also have a lash line, which is called Lonnie Lux. I started doing makeup in around 2014, but I didn't get involved into the makeup industry and the business until 2016.
Hello, my name is Myron West. I am a photographer and a cinematographer. I started doing videography in middle school, like my 7th grade year, just making YouTube videos and basketball videos.
So my name is Nadia Casanova, and I am a YouTuber slash interior designer slash stay-at-home mom. I technically started in 2012. I wasn't consistent with it. I just thought if I go on YouTube, someone will see me and they're hiring me as a designer. It did eventually happen where people did want me to start doing design stuff.
How did this become a passion?
I guess it was because it was one of my fun hobbies. It was something that I used to do on my free time when I had nothing to do. And then it turned into something that I love doing.
This became a passion for me. Really because of the people reaction. I liked it, but I wasn't sure how much I like it until people started to pour into my gift, and then my parents were very spiritual, so they made it churchy, like, oh, you have a gift of God, oh, this is beautiful. It became a passion once money came into it.
So what inspired me was my dad. My dad's a general contractor, and my aunt, who's a seamstress. Before I ever knew what marble was, I was installing marble. Before I ever knew sheen of paint, I was painting walls. I don't know, I think there was a part of me that was just fearful of saying that I wanted to do it.
How was the journey?
I don't think my experience was tough. It was a lot of challenges, but I overcame, of course. But I say one thing that I have learned is being consistent. Being consistent and constantly working on yourself, that has been like my number one important thing for me.
Like I'm still in the journey. So it was a pretty good journey. The main part of my journey is just networking on social media, and social media really helps out.
It was hard. It was really hard, but I would tell anyone that is scared just to do it, because I did it and then I stopped. I did it and then I stopped, but there was always that point in my brain that was like, what if? And now that what if is gone. And I just kind of was just like, okay, let me do it. Because if I do it and I fail, at least the what if will be oh, I did it and I failed. But then it's kind of like, but what if you succeed? I mean, as a Black designer, it's so hard trying to get the doors open. YouTube has opened up a lot of doors where I'm able to work with brands and with companies and stuff. So that looks really great on the resume, even if I'm not doing like residential stuff.
Hello, my name is Jordan Riles Ogden. I am the Career Development Specialist here at Savannah State University, my alma mater. I also am owner and founder of an etiquette school called Impressum School of Social Graces. Well, upon graduation in May of 2011, it only took me 2 weeks before I found my first job or my first career. So for you to start applying in May, once you've walked across the stage, wouldn't really guarantee you a job in May. I've never solely been self-employed. I've always been working somewhere else while managing my LLC. As a career development specialist, I think it's important to reiterate to students and alumni that the moment you're in, or the matriculation through college that you're in, is preparing you for what you want to do. So keep that in mind. Be working on your resume. Everything you do is a resume builder.
Is this considered a real career?
It is a real career, because this is something that we love to do, and every single day we have something that we're doing. It's not like every day we're not doing anything. So it is a real job, because there's a lot of hard work that's put into it. There's a lot of stuff that we have to do to set aside our schedules. It's a lot into it. So it is a real job.
Yes, it's a real career. It's like an ongoing job. Trust me, it's a job. Videography and having be your own entrepreneur, like you're your own sponsor, you're your own what's called marketer. You gotta market yourself. You're your own supplier. Like if something breaks, you gotta replace it. You know what I mean? So it's a job, and it's a pretty stressful job at that.
Secure the bag. No, because I get that all the time, and I think the whole thing of not being clocked in, people just don't get it. But it's not for someone to get, it's for you to get it, because you're responsible for yourself and your bills and my kids. So it's not for anyone to get it.
Have you ever worked a regular job?
I did have another job, and it was at a makeup counter. It was Estee Lauder, so it was a great experience, and I grew as far as my makeup went. As far as the job goes, it was not for me. I was in the military for 3.5 years. It was a great experience. However, it wasn't for me. What made me get out of the military is because I knew that I had dreams. I knew that there was something that I wanted to do. I knew that I could find my happiness outside of the military. So I went and followed my dreams.
Throughout my life, I had two, not counting work study with Savannah State or anything. I had 2 extra jobs. One was in high school. I worked at Zaxby's. I hated it. And that was the worst experience of my life. I didn't last a month. Because that's when I was already stuck in my ways of being an entrepreneur.
I have always worked a regular job. This is my second time working for myself. And I would say for me, I always knew that that wasn't going to be the end goal. So I enjoyed working with companies. I mean, I worked at Walmart, and when you work for yourself, you're gonna have to deal with customer service. I think you should always start off working for someone because it gives you that skill. When you're self-employed, you definitely need to understand how to manage your money. I never looked at any job as being a bad job. I always looked at it as an opener.
Hello, my name is Sean Sprouler, and I'm Director of Career Services here at Savannah State University. Okay, I'm a 1996 graduate of Savannah State University. I started working at the university in 1996 after I graduated. But since 2008, I've been here in Career Services. It's important that students prepare for opportunities. In this job market, sometimes it can be discouraging because you don't get a job right after you graduate, but being prepared, getting those internships, job shadowing opportunities, and networking is very important.
Would you recommend self-employment?
Would I recommend this to someone else? Yes and no. I'll only recommend it for those who have an actual passion, because if you don't have a passion for it, you're not going to excel and you're not going to grow because you're going to go off of what you see others doing, not yourself. Stay consistent. If you want to be self-employed, you have to be consistent. You have to be focused. You have to understand that this is an everyday thing and money isn't promised. So you have to be very motivated and willing to change things, take advice, just willing to grow, period.
No, I wouldn't. I kind of don't recommend it for myself. Honestly, I prefer to work for someone just in my field. But yeah, being self-employed is not for everyone. You know what I mean? I don't recommend it for everyone, but if you're strong enough and have some type of backbone, have some type of finance already, then yeah, go ahead and try it.
I feel like it's a personal choice because everyone is not meant to be self-employed. Everyone's not meant to own a business. Some people are meant to work for someone because they're just not there, you know? If I was single, I would probably work a job, because being self-employed, you have to grind for a long time before you reap the benefit of being self-employed. I wouldn't tell someone to go leave their job. I would say put in your 40 hours, but then put in 10 hours to your business.
Once again, I am Chiffon Monet. I am a makeup artist here in Savannah, Georgia. And I also have a lash line with the name of Lonnie Lux. And that is all.
My name is Myron West. I am the founder and, head videographer for West Best Productions, West Best 4K.
So again, most people know me as Star by Casanova, but my name is Nadia Casanova, and I decided to pursue a passion in interior design. So currently I am an entrepreneur and I am loving the freedom.